you will start working like this one. Once you will write it, y is directly proportional to x as it is written into the statement of the question. So you will write y is equals to k times x. So it will become kx. K is a constant which we use to remove the sign of proportionality. Now we need to find the value of k. So for that purpose, a pair of values of x and y is normally given into the statement of the question. So we will substitute the values of x and y. So you will write, in place of x you will write 2, in place of y you will write 8, and you will simply find 8 by 2, that is equals to 4. So first you have to find the value of the constant that we will back substitute right here. So the relationship between y and x will become, according to the given statement, y is equals to 4 times x. So we have calculated the value of the constant, you will put it into this formula. Now you have gotten a formula which will be suitable for all parts of, for any type of calculation for this particular part or for this particular question. Like we are being asked again that find value of x when y is equals to 28. Now you have to solve it for x when given value of y is equals to 28. So substitute 28 in place of y, 4 will be as it is, and x will be the required value. So means that when once the value of y will be 28, then find what will be the value of x. So x will be 28 by 4, that is 4 sevens are. So 7 will be the solution of this value of x. We are solving 3.2 exercise, and I have solved question number 1, part number 3 for you. So the pattern I want to repeat for all of you is again that you have to first find the value of k, then you will put the given pair of values into the equation, and then you will find or derive the value of k. Once the value of k has been calculated, you will substitute or back substitute the value of k into this formula sort of where you started to write in terms of k. So once you will write it, then you will form it into this formation, and this will become the formula to connect x and y. So most important task will be, first of all, in all of these questions, that you have to generate a formula to connect x and y. Once you will connect x and y, then you will be able to find anything which has been asked into the question. So all of these questions which are in exercise 3.2, and it is those are written in find values of x and y, or anything is been asked, those are will be performed in the same pattern as I have solved for you. Okay, solve another part so that then you can understand for the next parts. So let me write, I have solved question number 1, part number 3 for you. Now take another part. Let's see question number 2. Wait for a second. It is very much similar to the question that we have just performed. Question number 2. It is, I would like to tell you that you should read the statement of the question yourself. Okay, read. कोई शॉर्टली कोई मैसेज करेंगे मुझे चैट में करेंगे, ठीक है। आई एम जस्ट सॉल्विंग द क्वेश्चन फॉर यू। We revise directly proportional to x, and we have to find the value of x. Then you will write it as y is equals to k time x, and the given pair will be solved. For that purpose, you can see that in the statement of the question it is very clearly written that when y is equals to 7, when x equals to 3, you can see that a pair of values of y and x is already written into the statement of the question. The purpose is very simple, that we are provided given values of the equation. So our task will be first of all to first task is this, that we will find the value of y, that is 7 is equals to k times x, that is 3. This is how you will find first value of k, that it will be 7 by 3. So 7 by 3 is the value of y. So what you should do, either you can rename it, for example, let's suppose equation number 1, and you put the value of k in this equation number 1. So the formula to connect x and y will become y is equals to 7 by 3 times of x. So this is the value that you normally solve, like this one, y is equals to 7 by 3x. Now once it has been done or solved, then we are asked the second part. If you read the textbook, it is very clearly mentioned over there. If I share with you, once the formula is generated, that is the formula connecting x and y according to the given conditions, then what you should do, that you should read the statement of questions. This is a question. So we are asked to find, first task was is find y in terms of x. We have calculated y in terms of x. Now we have been asked to find y, find x. First task, we are asked to find x when y is equals to 35, and again it has been asked find y when x is equals to 18. So in fact in second part, two further things are being asked into the question. So just let me solve it for you. If you look at the statement which I have just written, we are asked to find value of x when y is equals to 35. So we have a, already generated a formula. You will simply substitute the value of y, that will be 35. In place of y you will write 35, and you will divide it by 7 and cross multiply by 3. You will keep x on this side. So this is 3 will be shifted on another side, 7 will be divided on another side, and you have to separate the variable x. So after the cancellation, you will see that x will become 15, because 7 fives are, cancellation will generate 5, so x will become 15. So this is the answer of this part, that when y is equals to 35, then find the value of x. So if y is equals to 35, then value of x will be 15, that it will be like this one. Now we will solve it for this part, in which value of x is written, that if I take x equals to 18, then find value of y. So we will use the same formula that is into the box. Simply we will substitute the value of x in this box, and we will be able to find the value of y. So we will be substituting right here. So y is equals to 7 by 3. If we substitute the value of x, that is according to the statement, it is 18. So you will go for the cancellation. 3 and 18 will be cancelled, so y will become equals to 42. So this is the value of y, that is equals to 42. So these are the question number 2 and its parts are there. Substitute given pair of values of v and r into this formula to find the value of this one. So v is equals to 5 and k will be as it is. R is equals to 3. So you will solve for k. It will become 5 times 27 and k will become 5 by 27. This is the value of k. Now once the value of k has been calculated, now you have to put it into this equation number 1 so that you can connect v is equals to, I have written equation number 1, 5 by 27 times of r raised to power 3. So this is the formula which you have generated for this particular question. Now the different parts will be written for will be required once you have connected the formula in terms of v and r according to the given condition. Now either they will ask find value of r and a value of v will be given, or maybe that they provide us a value of r and they ask find the value of v. Anything can be asked. Fine. So for this part we are provided take v is equal to 6 to 5 and solve for r. So we will substitute right here 6 to 5. This is already written in the question and we are asked to find value of r. This is r3, r raised to power 3. So how we will proceed, that we will do the cross multiplication in the first task. 6 to 5, 27 will be cross multiplied and 5 will be divided on the other side and r3 will be as it is. Now what you can do, that you can cancel it out. It will become 6 ones are 6 twos are 1 to 5 and we will have 1 to 5 and 27. This is r3. So if I write it here, it will become 5 raised to power 3 and 27 is 3 raised to power 3, and you should remember that we need to find value of 5 into 3. Take cube root on both sides because task is this that we have to find the value of r only, so we should apply the cube root on both sides. So it will generate r and 5 and 3's cubes will be removed. You will get 5 times 3, so r should be equals to 15. This is the required calculation for this part, question number 5. Do you want to ask anything? And before, so you will first ask, in the first task you will write it y is equals to k over x. Please listen me carefully. So in the first task you have to remove the sign of proportionality and you will write k over x because x is already into the denominator because of the inverse variation. Fine. So we will write y is equals to k over x. K will be written into the numerator, not in the denominator, and then you will use this pair to find the value of k in this as we have done before. So substitute value of y, that is 4, k over 3. So you will be able to find the value of k, that is k is equals to 4 3s are 12. So once the value of k is generated, so you will substitute in, let's suppose this is equation number 1 as we have done before. So in equation number 1 you will substitute this value, it will become y is equals to 12 over x. So this is the connecting formula. Fine. So once the formula is generated, as I told you, you can find anything which has been asked. And what has been asked in this question, we are asked to find value of x and y is equal to 24. So you will simply substitute in place of y, that is 24, 12 over x. So you will do the cross multiplication. X will be shifted on other side because x is in the denominator and we need to find the value of x. So you will shift x from denominator on the other side as numerator, and 24 will become right below it. So 12 by 24, it will become 1 by 2. So this will be the required answer. So ask the questions. If you want to ask anything, then ask me please. It's very simple. In a very similar way, you simply have to substitute the given pair of values into the equation to generate a connecting formula. As you can see, once k has been calculated, then you will put it into this equation number 1, and this in equation number 1 we are asked to find value of a when b will be taken as 8. Once the formula is generated, you will simply substitute the value of b, and then you will find the answer of question number 8. In the similar way, as I have explained you question number 10 as well, that is right above the page. If you want to ask anything from question number 10 or from question number 11, ask me. Then we will start the next exercise, that will be exercise 3.3, which is more important, and normally the lengthy questions appear from this exercise 3.3. Volumetrically those are short questions, but those questions appear as long questions. That I was talking to you about those lengthy questions in the previous classes. What you have to do, that you have to reconnect, and we will start first 2-3 definitions which are relevant to exercise 3.3, and then we will solve the questions. Okay, I'm disconnecting, and you people have to reconnect very quickly in next 2-3 minutes, so that I can lock the classroom, and then we can start working.